Welcome to the second episode of the Photography Challenge show, where the photographers will now be getting 2 corporate headshots. You will have 5 minutes to edit as well. So 5 minutes to shoot, 5 minutes to edit. All of you will be using the R6 that's already hooked up to the flash and the 100mm 2.8 RF lens. Thank you, Canon Finland, for providing this.
Wait.
Anyways, that's a little bit too much.
No. This it's not
some blonde hair.
Yeah.
Time starts now.
Right. Okay. Just test. Kind of knew what I was looking for, light-wise and pose-wise. But I need more light. Now, put both hands in the pocket. By looking at the pictures, I think I got what I wanted. In the future, I would use more different poses and prepare a little bit better for the shoot what I had right now.
Well, it looked like he knew what he was doing. He started directing the models right away, but I think he took awful lot of pictures. I mean, it gave me the impression that maybe he was not quite sure what he was doing because he took so many pictures.
It's also about if the client has reserved like the 5-10 minutes, and I think you should use it and not stop after 2 minutes, but we work differently. And I didn't see that as a problem. I think good was that he was communicating and
yes.
You know. Let's try with these. So maybe small, too big, small, like that. I want you to put both hands in front, hold it, a little bit sideways, like this. A little bit towards more towards me. Yes, like this.
But he missed our traps on the
that's true, and it's going to be interesting to see if he understands and sees them when he's
if
actually
he can,
editing.
Then edit them out.
Then it's not a problem.
But we're gonna see that.
Yep.
Head a little bit up. Yes, like this. Can you take care a little bit away from the face?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
Thank you.
Time starts now. Good
Okay.
luck.
Hold this. Second.
So, what's happening now?
Second.
With who do you start?
I'll take you first. Sit.
She used the chair.
We'll have to see. Usually, chair is might be sometimes a bit hard, but it depends on the person.
Yeah.
But what it looked like, I think the couple of first shots were maybe a bit too casual. If we're talking about corporate portrait, it depends on the firm.
I'm gonna show you how I want you to sit.
Yes.
So I kind of want you like this.
Okay.
And I'll set you. Yes, can you open up one button from up?
Yes.
You're full of. Oh my god! Do you clean?
No.
The pressure is real. Constantly thinking that time is gonna run out, and I was hoping to get like, I was trying to get the first ones were like getting yourself ready, kind of getting the light, and then I was coming into the models and how they look and how's the light. Okay, Veera, are you ready?
Yes.
Come close.
2 minutes and 50 seconds.
Okay, go. Sit kind of from the side.
She started very well by showing how to do and positioning the model. But I asked the model, she did not ask the permission to touch, and that's something that you should always do. Before you touch the model, you should ask.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if you're a female or male or whatever. Always ask before touching.
Exactly.
But it's okay to fix if something's wrong and show that. But then she stopped. When the photo shoot progressed, she was quiet and.
You're gonna fall. How much I have time?
1 minute 40 seconds.
Come here, please, quickly.
1 minute.
Nice, so nice. Yeah, I have what I need. Thank you.
1 minute to start. All right, your time starts now.
All right, Emerson, Veera, let's go. Ladies first.
Okay.
All right. Want to go for that butterfly light?
I'm a bit concerned about the butterfly light on a corporate portrait. That's a tricky thing because it's so much different than usually. So if it's agreed before the shoot, I think it's okay. But that has to be agreed because that's not something that usually a corporate person expects.
Nice. All right, let's test. Back up a little bit and then just tilt it a bit more towards the back.
3 minutes.
All right. Okay. Can you move a bit there?
And he paid the most attention also to the lighting. And he set up the light first and then started working with the models. And I think that's a very good sign.
All right. Let's move further there. Yeah. I used to shoot with Canon, but I haven't touched one in years, and especially not the new mirrorless line.
Come on in. The judges have made their decisions.
Okay. We have a small problem here because we were looking at the
It's not even a small problem.
we were looking at the brief and it said square.
Every photographer was given one of these at the beginning. It was the gear that's going to be used, the time periods, and the format that will be displayed, along with some guidelines on how to take the photo. So that is what they're talking about. The brief that was handed to each one of the photographers at the beginning of the show.
Because especially in corporate photography, if you have a brief, you have to follow that brief.
Yes.
If you don't, you are in trouble. You might have a reshoot, and that's going to cost you money, and it won't,
Yes.
be a profitable gig for you. So
Exactly. So it's important to deliver what the client wants.
there's one person who delivered
The goods.
the goods like it was ordered. So we have to pick Jan for a winner. And it doesn't mean that the photographs were not good enough, because we were talking after the shoot here. We were thinking of most likely it will be Jan because of the photographs.
We liked your very professional approach, and you set up the light first, and once you got the lighting you wanted, and you started working with the models.
And what's interesting is that the models also had to pick their favorite photographs. And Emerson picked your photograph, Edgar. So you get 1 point for that and 1 point for kind of failing the format. And then Veera. Veera liked your picture. I don't know. So that was the best picture of her, according to her. So you get also an extra point for that. So it was quite an interesting thing. But there's one remark that I have to say, that some of you noticed that they were put some stuff on the coat. That was a kind of like a trap for you guys, and I didn't see them on the photograph, so it was dealt very well. But there's one thing that you have to remember, is never ever touch the model without asking, and Merrily, you did that. So you're a very talented photographer, but you have to figure out, you were throwing the rings and now you are doing something that's not proper to do nowadays. So you have to, concentrate on that. You're a very talented photographer, so your pictures are great.
I have to add one more thing, because there are some people who don't like to be photographed, and then it's an uncomfortable moment for them. And then on top of that, if you go touching them, they may feel even more uncomfortable. So it's very, very important not to touch people unless you first ask.
And another thing is that the models said that they all liked the way you worked, so that was a plus.
Yes.
And we did too. That you were talking to the models, and you were in charge of the whole thing and showed how to do it. So I think you all done very well. Unfortunately, the format was wrong.
Right now it's anyone's game. So Merrily, you won the first, so now you have 5 points plus 2 points for a grand total of 7 points. Edgar, you came in second for the first one, so now you have 3 points plus 2 points for a total of 5. And Jan, you had 2 points for the first one, 5 points for this one, leaving you with 7. Making this final challenge that we're gonna have anyone's game. Join us for the next one. Alright, let's have all.
Cut here.
What we might.
Oh.
What were you doing before this photo shoot?
But you have to do it on everyone.
Lipstick all over the.
How was your shoulder, Captain?
Fine.
Good.
Alright, yeah,
I
shoulder
feel
rig. So that's the shutter speed, this is the f-stop, and
Okay.
this is the ISO.
Photo challenges. Not to marry you guys.